Hey guys, it's CrazyKnightHero, and I am finally here. Yes, finally. I know it took a while, but here with a new subclass concept for the Hunter called Lunar Knight. And previously, I had made a concept like this for the Titan, and I asked you guys which one you'd like to see next, and you all said the Hunter, so here it is. Now, I really like the way this came out. I'm getting a little bit better with the graphics and stuff and with general perk design. And so here it is. It's called Lunar Knight, and I have a little description right here. The light is a guide, use it. And I just quoted the speaker, I guess. But here it is, all the perks laid out and stuff. I'm really proud of this and how it came out. I wanted this to generally be kind of like a supportive class, kind of like how Tether is. Now, I don't know if it's too much on the supportive spectrum of things, but hopefully you guys will still enjoy it. So let's go ahead and start with the grenades. First up, we have the Flare Bomb. This low damage explosive has a big blast radius and leaves behind a very low damaging field that continually blinds enemies. Now, in terms of balancing and whatnot, when I describe things, I'm gonna mainly try and stick to PvP, so it's just a little bit simpler. Now, the way this grenade would perform, it would pretty much perform like the flashbang, but it leaves a little damage field afterwards, and it glows pretty bright. Like if you've ever played like Halo 3 and used that flare deployable, like it's just kind of bright. It doesn't blind you all the way, but it can still be pretty disorienting, and it lasts a little while. Now, this next grenade isn't a grenade at all. Say what? We have Lunar Shield. This tossable shield blocks bullets till it breaks. Charges up as a mine if hit by an enemy grenade. The mine effect can change depending on the grenade type. So what this would do is you would chuck it, and it would just put like a little wall. You couldn't shoot through it, nor could your enemies, but it is breakable. And if someone, say like a Drag or a Guardian, threw their grenade at it, then it would just like absorb the grenade, and then it would become a mine for you. And if it were like arc damage, then it would become like a skip grenade mine. If it was like, say, solar damage, then it could be like a thermite grenade mine. So that's pretty much how it would go, and I'd also have a void version of it. It's kind of like how the moon reflects light sort of thing. Like, you catch my drift? Now, this is our last grenade. Time to charge. This time charge grows more damage the longer you hold it. Warning, don't blow yourself up. So pretty self-explanatory. I'd make this grenade give it a little bit of a heavy feeling, so you wouldn't be able to like cross map anybody. But I don't know if I would have it one shot if you like charged it like all the way, like right at the breaking point. But I would have it where you could accidentally blow yourself up. But if you held it longer, then you could get more damage. So I think this grenade would be a lot of fun. Alright, like it's time to explain the super. I call it Gift from Above. Cast down a shining light on you that deals damage and greatly speeds up your cooldowns. Works for your allies as well. So you'd pretty much just have this super large area around you start to glow, and it would be a damage over time field for any enemies that enter the zone. And for you and your allies, while standing in it, all your cooldowns are like super fast, so you can like spam grenades and whatnot. Now, that was the super stock. Now let's look at some of the modifying perks. The first one is Stronghold. Gift from Above now grants a great armor boost. Kills in the light start health regeneration. So this is like super stronghold-ish, like hold your ground, men, we got this. It's the damage phase in a raid, but oh no, there's a ton of ads shooting us. If you shoot them, then you get your health back, sort of thing. Like it, yeah. Another super modifying perk is In the Spotlight. The shining light now watches over you, following you. Leave a trail of damaging lunar light, gives an agility boost. I'd probably have it give an armor boost as well, but you pretty much become the Flash and leave like a Tron bike trail that just damages a ton of enemies and stuff. So, and you're still supporting your allies with the trail you leave behind if they stand in it. Now, the final perk for the super is called Blessings for Everyone. You can cast down 3 shining lights where you want them. So normally it just puts it right on top of you, but with this one, you can place 3 a pretty far distance. You just kind of look there, and you can place 3 of them where you want. So that's going to be pretty nice if you want to put 1 on your team and perhaps 2 to damage a boss, or just move them around a little bit, maybe to get more zone coverage in PvP and stuff like that. So pretty cool. Alrighty, now on to the melee. The melee is called Moonstrike, a powerful melee that deals weaker damage over time. but for longer. Also speeds up your agility on hits. And the first perk to go along with the melee is called Moonrise. After landing a hit with your melee charge, the enemy hit starts to glow and damage other nearby enemies over time. Now, what this pretty much means is when you melee that enemy, the enemy that you meleeed starts to glow, and he pretty much gets a damaging field glued to him. So whenever he walks by an ally of his, then that field hurts the allies more. And he doesn't receive any more damage, just it hurts the allies that he happens to be standing by a pretty substantial amount. So long as he's still receiving damage over time, if not, it goes away. Okay, let's look at another perk for the melee called Healing Blade. Lose damage over time from Lunar Blade, but now your knife is throwable. Headshots will heal you. Now, this perk is going to be great for anyone who likes a throwing knife because note, it is only precision hits that it starts to heal you. So that's going to be pretty nice, pretty consistent healing there as long as you have your melee charged. And you do lose the damage over time effects, but you still keep the speed boost. So even if I just got a body shot with the knife, it'll be like Battle Runner procced. So that's how powerful the speed boost would be on all these melees. Pretty nice. Now this is the last perk for the melee. It's called Starry Night. The damage over time from Lunar Strike now spreads to nearby foes, loses damage as it spreads. Now this would be like the common cold. One guy catches it, then spreads it to another guy, and then spreads it to another guy, and it can go like really far just as long as the guy walks next to them while they're receiving damage over time. But the more people it spreads to, it slowly loses its effects until it can't spread anymore. I just think this would be like really fun to use in like a huge crowd of Thrall. That'd be awesome. Well, that's all the abilities covered, so let's move on over to the normal perks. So the first one we have is Focused Jumps. Your jumps now launch you farther forward if you hold down your jump button for a short time. Also, all agility boosts are upgraded. Now this would give your jumps more of a direction, and it would be really good to pair with Bones of AO, because then at that point you could go really fast. And then also the part that all of your agility boosts are upgraded, so when I would get like an agility boost from my super or my melee or something, it would be slightly better with this perk. And then we have Close Call. When you are close to death, you and nearby allies get a recovery boost. Death has a chance to heal nearby allies. So pretty simple, but I have a feeling that the death has a chance to heal nearby allies might have to be adjusted or even gotten rid of in PvP, because in PvE it would be pretty simple. Oh no, I die in like a raid or something, and then like if everybody was being pounded, then this little boost would help like prevent your whole team from dying. But if it was like trials or something, I think that might just be annoying to deal with. Now moving on, we have Crusader's Might. When your super is charged or active, your armor is increased. And here's one of the more powerful perks. We have Lunar Powered. When your melee is charged, your grenade recharges faster. Now, I wouldn't know how much it recharges faster by, but anyways, this would be a really good perk in PvE or PvP. Mostly PvP probably, because a lot of times you just hold on to your melee, but holding on to your melee would actually give you a bonus, so that would be pretty good. Then for this perk, we have Stealing Light. Multi-kills help charge your super, so double kills, triple kills, all that good stuff. It would help a lot in PvE, and it would still be helpful in PvP, just it would happen less often, just because it does. But I think this would be a really fun perk to play around with. You really just get your super a lot faster, and yeah. Now, last but not least, this perk sounds very overpowered, but nevertheless, let's put it in there. It's called Crusader's Strike. Getting a kill with one of your abilities makes your next ability a little more powerful, last 5 seconds. Now, I would try to balance this by not making the bonus super amazing. I would probably have it, okay, here's an example, at least for the melee. So you get a kill with your grenade, so then this procs, and then say you hit someone with your melee and maybe it does like 2 more ticks of damage. Just like a little boost, but obviously 2 ticks of damage can still help a lot when you're being drained of your health for that long. And this would work with your super too, so if you're like, okay, I want my super to be a little bit more powerful, let's go ahead and melee this guy first. Something like that But I hope you guys have enjoyed this subclass concept. I had a lot of fun making it. It did take a very, very long time. But anyways, I'm excited to perhaps in the future make a warlock concept for you guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video once again. And this has been CrazyKnightHero, and I'm out of here. Have a great day.